Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I got a little bit of a sales update to show some sales that I made on eBay, and I got a vintage Masters of the Universe lot with a few interesting figures in there. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit and take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, got some sale. I've started making some sales, put some more stuff for sale. Nowhere where I need to be, but we'll keep working on it. And yeah, I got another vintage Masters of the Universe lot, this time from eBay, because I wanted to cherry pick a few particular figures for my collection, and then I'm going to resell the rest as a junk lot. So I'll show you that lot. Alright, I got this vintage lot of Masters of the Universe. I actually bought this one off of eBay this time, and it's because it had some interesting figures. It's probably not, well, it could be worth reselling if you were to strictly just do reselling on it, but that's not why I bought it. But the scrap stuff I'm going to try to throw back up for sale and see if I can make some of my money back on it. So it's all these figures, this whole row here, and including these two little Batman figures here, and then these ones, this little pile back here, those, and then that one. So interesting lot because there's some other country variants in here that I find interesting and like to add to my collection. But the normal stuff we've got, well, we got some parts of figures, so I'm going to throw up a junk lot eventually. We got a Cobra Khan body here, missing the head. We got a Buzz Off, missing everything, and one arm. But people will buy figures like that for parts or repair, you know. You're not going to get top dollar, of course, but we got a couple regular Stratoses here. Nothing with them. Oh, we got three of them actually. All regular Taiwans, and we got a regular old merman here. Nothing special. And then we've got Triclops from Mexico. Like always, I've yet to find a non-Mexico Triclops. But it's a good solid figure. It's just, you know, I'm always looking out for variants. Okay, and and then kind of a basic Whiplash, not in the best shape. Probably just going to throw all those up there, right there for in a lot. And I have another trap jaw that's damaged. Here's an interesting one. Here's a Malaysia trap jaw. Normally, the trap jaws I find are always Mexico, but unfortunately, this one has a broken helmet piece, and it's not in the best shape. But I am looking out for one that's in better shape. So, but there's a Malaysia trap jaw. We'll throw it in the lot too. And then we got a really bad damaged barrel Battle Armor He-Man Taiwan. That one's going to go in there as well. So then this is why I bought the lot, is because of these figures are kind of interesting and want them for my collection. So we got two Mexico Battle Armor He-Mans here. Unfortunately, this barrel is messed up, but I actually have both Mexico variants here. This one, He-Man, has a soft rubber head, but unfortunately it's not that great. But then this one has the hard rubber head, so this is a different variant. He's a little bit beat up, but his armor feature does work, I think. Oh yeah, so there we go. So there's another Mexico Battle Armor He-Man, but the hard head version. I might throw him in my collection, although he is pretty scuffed up. So those were the interesting parts of the lot, and then the grand finale big one for the interesting variant here. We have what is called it's a Malaysia He-Man, basic He-Man, and it's what people know in the collecting community refer to as Virus He-Man. You see the legs have these weird green veins in them, and there's all these little spots, little virus spots on the arms and on the legs. Torso doesn't have it, but that's just because it's a different style. It was like this. The torso is a hard plastic, and then this is that more. It's not soft plastic, but it's like you can tell it's a little bit softer than the hard plastic chest cavity. So yeah, this is the Malaysia He-Man, and it has a hard rubber head. Has a hard rubber head too, so it's a variant. So yeah, Virus He-Man, and don't get me wrong, this guy, even though he's in weird shape, the viruses and everything, he's worth a little money. I would say he's probably worth 40-50 bucks. That's how much I paid for the lot, about 50 bucks. So I think he's awesome, and I love the green, the development of the green veins on the leg and everything, the virus. So I'm going to keep him in my collection. So got a Virus He-Man and Malaysia virus figures. I only have one other figure that did that, and that's Rotar here. I don't know if you can see on his arm and on his shoulder over there, there's some virus spots. Not as bad, but yeah, pretty cool piece. But yeah, if you see a He-Man like that, don't, oh yeah, look at it on the back of the thighs. If you see a He-Man like this, don't discount it. It's still worth some money. People like to collect weird variants like that, and he is a Malaysia hardhead He-Man. And there are Malaysia hardhead He-Mans out there that you can get that don't have the virus too, which I've got for on my Radical Retro channel. When they come in, they should be coming in today. I should be adding some really awesome figures to my collection, and one of them might be a Malaysia hardhead He-Man. So go ahead and check out my Radical Retro channel for the toy vintage update. It's going to be awesome. So there we go, Virus He-Man, and then I got these Batmans. I don't know how much, if those are worth anything or not. So there we go. We'll see how much money we can make back on the lot, and add a few more cool pieces to my vintage Masters of the Universe collection. Alright, couple more sales. These anime DVDs, many years ago I bought out an Amazon seller that was decided to stop selling. I had like hundreds and hundreds of DVDs. Made thousands of dollars of sales on those DVDs, and every once in a while I'll still sell a little bit. Paid like maybe less than 10 cents a piece for these DVDs. So these three sold for $10.50 total, paid by the customer. So getting a few little sales, a little money back. Still, it's all profit now. And then had these vintage Masters of the Universe Talon Fighter feet sitting for a while. Somebody finally bought them for a best offer, $7.42 total, paid by the customer. Alright, here's some more sales, some odds and ends. Here's a book I got from a yard sale for $1, Old Mr. Boston Deluxe Official Bartender's Guide. This is from the 60s. That sold for $10.99 total, paid by the customer. This little Power Ranger I got from a toy lot. Power Ranger Dino Charger thing I got from a toy lot a long time ago. Sold for $7.41 total, paid by the customer. We got a figure, incomplete, from a Beetlejuice toy line from the 90s. No, late 80s, or it says 89, I think. $7.46 total, paid by the customer. And then a complete set of vintage Masters of the Universe Trapjaw accessories for the figure Trapjaw. $21.64 total, paid by the customer. Nice little small sales here. Alright, got a few more sales from a yard sale for about $1 a piece, I think. I bought these Lakeshore Edition and Subtraction little learning games. These I've always sold in the past, but I never had them with the box, so that was pretty nice. So two ones with the original box in very nice condition. $49.38 total, paid by the customer for those. And from a book lot I got a long time ago, I've sold most of those books, but I got one left here. I got a couple left. This one sold, Tales of God's Friends, $10.42 total, paid by the customer. Then there's this, I found this, I think this came in a toy lot, I can't remember exactly. Hold on. Yeah, it's a McDonald's branded disposable stapler. Somebody bought that for 10 bucks. It was just, I forgot exactly where I got it. I thought it was neat though. And then finally, vintage Masters of the Universe Land Shark decal. Used decal. $7 total paid by the customer for that. Alright, made 2 MOTU sales so far from that lot. I sold that Dark Grizzlor. Took a best offer on that one for $70 total paid by the customer. That's not bad, since it didn't have his armor, and sold very quickly, so got a lot of my money back right away. And then we had Patrick decided to go in on that Peach Cheek Skeletor. So Patrick's thinking about starting a vintage collection, does some YouTube as well. So we'll see if I'll drop his channel down in the description. He's got some pretty interesting videos. So he paid $80 for this. Appreciate that. So yeah, with those 2 sales, got a lot of my money back on the lot, so that's really nice. So appreciate that, Patrick. Coming out soon. Hope you enjoy that. Kicking off your vintage collection, basically. So there it is, Peach Cheek Skeletor. Alright, got some sales. Here's one I had. I used to part out Nerf guns, you know, for certain ones for parts, like the Nerf Vulcan, the big old machine gun. Sold the, what would this be? This would be like the receiver cover, I don't know what you would call it. But it's a part for a Nerf gun. $8.55 total paid by the customer. For my vintage lots recently, the Faker missing the arm. Has nice armor. Pretty decent figure, just needs an arm. Sword handguard is broken, but pretty good parts here. So Faker sold for $20 to $32 total paid by the customer. Somebody got a pretty good deal on the parts there, I think. Then the vintage Snake Mountain gate, $11.65 total paid by the customer. And finally, this is one I bought for $5 at a thrift store, I think Goodwill, a while ago. This is Express Wheels Fire Rescue playset. Says it's die-cast. This seems like a really cheap toy to have die-cast, but I guess it does. I think this is a vintage piece. I think 90s. What was the year on that? 2000. Somebody finally bought that. $39.31 total paid by the customer. Pretty interesting. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.